So thank you, everybody. Thank you. Wherever you're signing in from, please just keep getting people on. My name is Obii Pax-Harry, and I want to welcome you to, our celebration of International Women's Day. I felt very strongly that we needed to move to not just celebrating the woman, but celebrating her achievement. One of her greatest achievements is her seed. And I think it's so right. And I believe that by the end of the evening, that we'll all agree that it's time to move on. And it's very interesting that the theme for International Women's Day for this year is accelerate action. And that really means accelerate action. And so that's what we're doing here. And so I'm going to be turning on to our moderator today, Angie, who's just, she'll tell the story and it's really remarkable. And also our keynote speaker, if I would say that. Our presenter today would be Master Zach Issa, founder of Future Funds Hub. And he will be joined with another amazing 9-year-old spiritual granddaughter, Safira. And Safira will be a contributor. So Safira will be bringing her opinion. And any other kids that are here, please you help us identify them, and we'll hear from them what they think of what one of their generation is presenting. And would also like comments from parents. So please, we encourage you to use the chat section, please, as much as you can. And if you have to have, any sort of background discussions or whatever achieved, yes. So thank you very much again.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Apostle Obii. This is such an honor and feels like a dream come true to be here today and to help moderate this session. So my name is Angie Enabo. I work as a chartered accountant, but also, most importantly, I am a child of God. And that's really important. So just a brief introduction before I hand over to the stars, the seed of the woman that are here today, Zach and Safira. About 5 years ago, actually, the Lord put on my heart to start to teach financial literacy to children. And the name of the character, the fictional character that the Lord gave me was Zachy. And I started Zachy's Money Adventures, and I started to write books and to do lots of things online, teaching financial literacy to children. Fast forward to this week, I hear about an amazing young boy who we can all see here, who has invented and come up with an amazing business idea. He's got a plan together. He's written a curriculum, and Safira as well. Lots of amazing things. And then you will not believe, I ask, what's the name of this boy? And I hear his name is Zach. He is an entrepreneur and he has done so many amazing things, and will introduce one of his ventures to us tonight. And I could not be more amazed at what God is doing and how he has prepared Zach for such a time as this. So maybe a little bit too early, but perhaps I'm looking at my business partner in financial literacy for children. So I'm going to introduce our guest today. We'll start with Zach, and then we will go to Safira. So Zach, please unmute your mic. Tell us your name and something that's really interesting about you.
Hello everyone, my name is Zach, and some interesting things about me are I play the saxophone and the piano, and I like ICT and digital designing.
Oh, wow. Welcome, Zach. Welcome, Zach. And over to you, Safira.
Good evening, everybody. I'm Safira and I'm 9. And things that are special about me are because I like to read a lot, and I'm writing a 65,000 word book that if I finish it, I can be a Guinness World Record holder.
My goodness. Wow. That is so amazing. Welcome, both of you. It's really, really lovely to have you here today. Another question I will ask before we get into the presentation is, why do you think money is important? So we'll go to Zach first, and then we'll come over to you, Safira. Why is money important?
Money is important because when kids are younger, they will have to save. And like when they grow older, the money that they have saved can be used to buy the things that they need in the future.
Absolutely, absolutely. You've talked a lot of things in there, saving, buying things in the future. If there are any other children here, please put it in the chat. Why do you think money is important? Put your comments in the chat and I will read some of them later. Safira, why is money important?
Money is important for you to use for yourself and to serve God. Like, use it for charities, give the money for charities, and also to use it for yourself so that you can
Amazing.
drink, can have a house.
Wow, well done. Yes, money is important so you can use it to serve God and also to buy things that you need. That is so amazing. So we're going to go back to Zach now, and you're going to start. Are you ready, Zach, to do your presentation about your new business that
Can I
you
share my
are?
screen?
Yes, you can. Let me know if you can share it now if you need some help. I'm looking in the chat at the moment. Please tell us why you think money is important.
Hello everyone. I have created this business named Future Funds Hub. What we do is we teach children the importance of saving, fun activities and goals. We help kids understand smart spending and needs versus wants. Earning. Introduce earning through chores or small tasks. Investing. Simplify investing concepts to show how money can grow over time. Top 5 benefits. Share a routine. Reminders help kids develop a sense of predictability and responsibility. Build time management skills. Prioritize tasks, manage time, and make the most of their day. Develop a sense of ownership. Feel pride and ownership over their responsibilities. Encourage accountability. Understand consequences and take responsibility for tasks. Why I think modern-day children need to understand money. In today's fast-paced world, understanding money management from an early age is essential. Learning about saving, spending, earning, and investing helps children develop crucial skills that will serve them throughout their lives. By teaching kids the value of money, they become more responsible and financially savvy adults. Why parents need to be involved. Parents play a vital role in their children's financial education. By involving parents, children receive consistent guidance and reinforcement of good financial habits. Parents can set examples, provide real-life scenarios, and offer support as their children navigate their financial journeys. This partnership ensures that children not only learn theoretical concepts, but also see them applied in their daily lives. How famous people have thought about wealth at an immature age. Many successful individuals began their financial education at a youthful age. For example, Warren Buffett, one of the world's most renowned investors, bought his stock at the age of 11. His early exposure to investing set the foundation for his future success. Teaching children about wealth and financial management early on gives them a head start in understanding and managing their finances. Thank you.
Thank you. Wow. 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 Congratulations. Thank you so much, Zach. That is so amazing. I've got some more questions for you, Zach. Is that all right? The first thing is, how do you... Yes, lots and lots of comments in the chat. Amazing. That is so amazing. How did you get to the point of coming up with this business idea? What did you do to get you to this point?
Me and my dad were sitting in the gym. I told him I woke up saying I wanted to start a business.
Wow. And so what happened after that?
I made the plan the same day.
By yourself? Wow. And so how did you think through all of these steps to arrive at this point?
By figuring out what the business would be about, from understanding that children need to know the difference between needs and wants,
Yes.
to saving and investing their money.
Amazing. And Zach, why do you think it's important for children to know this now, maybe not in the future?
Because now this has been downloaded, like now this should have been downloaded in their head, so as they grow older they'll know what to do with their money.
Absolutely. Wow, that is so amazing. And how do you plan to present this to children, maybe other 9-year-olds your age?
Well, I've partnered with an intercontinental business.
Wow.
Intercontinental cuisine business. We've started in Nigeria, in Lagos, and then we've decided that with a kids meal with an extra fee of 10,000 naira comes a credit card which is put under the parent's name, and it allows the parents to put money in their account whenever they do well or do their chores.
And then that's how they start to build the money. And then they can do their savings and their investing and things like that from there. My goodness.
Yes.
That is so impressive. Well done. Well done. This is so amazing. I'm just reading the chat. There's so many messages coming in. Absolutely phenomenal. This is so, so amazing. And so, Zach, is there anything that you want to leave us with now? How do you want us to support you? What would you like us to do? What message would you like to leave for both young people and perhaps their parents that are here today?
I also wanted to say that this business can also work for adults to teach them the difference between needs and wants.
Yes.
For example, an adult could need a watch, and you don't need to buy the most expensive watch you have. You just need to get the watch that will give you the time.
So true. So true. Okay. Safira will come to you in a minute, but now I'm very interested and invested. Zach, can you please tell us what is the difference between a need and a want? Maybe use the watch example or another example. What is the difference?
A want is something that you just want to be able to add something you don't need to your life. Like, instead of buying the most expensive car you can find, instead of buying the cheapest car you can find that will still get you from point A to B, some people end up buying very expensive cars, and it gives them nothing.
Yeah, that's right.
And then a need is what it's like shelter, like food and water. It's the things that you need to survive.
Correct. Absolutely correct. Thank you so much. That is so amazing. You have just given us all a lecture, by the way, a really important lecture. I'll come to you, Safira, for a minute. Can you tell us why it's important to know the difference between a need and a want? Why do you think that's important for a child to know, Safira?
A need is something that you need right now, and a want is something that you like, kind of like in habits.
Amazing. And why is it important to even know the difference between the two?
Because it can be a bit confusing sometimes. And you can, like, let's say you need a new pair of shoes. That's a need, but like if you've got 2 shoes and you just keep buying more, that nowadays becomes a want.
Absolutely. That is so amazing. I'll come over to you, Zach, now, and then I'll come to you, Safira, in a minute. Now, Zach, what do you think that you can teach adults about knowing the difference between a need and a want? Because you've given an example about a watch, and you gave an example. I know everyone keeps saying he's 9, not 12. Yes, they're both 9 years old, and they're absolutely fantastic. Why do you think adults need to know the difference, and how do you think you're going to teach them? Can we use your business if we're adults as well, or is it only going to be for children?
It's aimed mainly for children, but adults can also use it.
How do you think adults can use it? What do you think you can teach us and teach the future generation?
Is it like from a child to an adult or like a straight up adult?
From a child to an adult.
Okay. I would say that you would need it so that you can learn how not to be bankrupt.
Wow. Bankrupt. Wow. That is so amazing. And you are right. Loads of adults get into bankruptcy and they don't know how. So that is one important reason. And is there any other reason?
That's the main one.
That is amazing. Thank you so much, Zach. Oh, Safira's gone, but you're back. Thank you so much for that answer. I'm going to go over to Safira now to tell us a little bit more about her book and why you think it is so important and will help children's financial education or financial literacy.
Well, my book is called Trouble at Camp. It's a mystery book. So I have a plan to put it on Amazon.
Safira, can you speak up a little bit more?
The book is called Trouble at Camp. It's a mystery book, and I plan to put it on Amazon so I can get some money with it, because I plan by university to be able to get my first house.
Oh, wow. That is amazing. So you're planning for the future to make this book pay for you when you get to university?
Yes.
Wow, that is so amazing. Thank you so much for sharing that. Thank you so very much. Zach, I'm going to come back to you now and ask a question about your business. What do you think, and where do you see this business going in a few years' time? You're currently muted. If you can please unmute your mic.
I see it growing little by little.
Yes. What do you have an idea of what you might want to achieve? Do you want this to stay in Nigeria? Do you want children all over the world to use your app? How do you think we're going to benefit from it in maybe in a year's time, maybe?
I think in a few years, is it how the business will help me?
How it will help everybody else, other people.
You use your app.
Yeah.
It can be global.
Because, as you know, as I've partnered with that business named Food on Fire, more people would come to the restaurant, and if they're with their kid, they with an extra fee of 10,000 naira, they're able to get a credit card. And the more people that go to Food on Fire, the more customers we get.
Wow. So you plan to make it really big by more people coming into the business as you partner with the restaurant.
I also want to talk about the app I hope I can create.
Yes, please, go ahead.
I want it to be like an app that's connected to the credit card, and where the parents is able to send notifications to the child to tell them to do their chores. And when they're done, the parent can put how much they want to pay them in the bank account from their phone.
Wow. So the app is going to be linked to the parents' phone, and then they use that to manage the children's chores as well. Wow, that is so amazing. What's the app going to be called? Do you know what it's going to be called? Or you haven't decided yet? You haven't decided yet. Okay, fantastic. I will give some time for questions in a minute, but I do want to ask a question. Zach, how do you think that your mum has helped you, or what influence do you think your mum has had on your business?
By always telling me that there are some things I need and some things I don't.
Amazing. So mum taught you the difference between needs and wants. Anything else?
That she's the one who made sure that I was always on track and to always make sure that the mistakes I made were corrected.
Wow, amazing. Amazing. Thank you so much. And Safira, what influence has your mum had on your business and your passion for writing 65,000 words?
Well, my mum was actually the one who saw the challenge, and I was very happy about that. But then doing writing is easier said than not, because it's really hard writing, and sometimes you can just lose interest. But my mom's really been, it's not like she's force feeding it into my throat, but she's helping me focus on my work and not get distracted on different things that may be happening around me.
Amazing. So your mum's helped to keep you focused and also to guide you in this path. That is so amazing. And we all are very thankful to all of our mums that help us and keep us going in all of our endeavors. Okay, thank you so much. Zach, I'm going to come back to you now and talk a little bit about one of the pillars of your business, and it is helping children to save and invest. Could you please tell us a little bit more about what that means and what you plan to achieve when children save and invest? Or maybe use an example if you've
I
got one.
plan for the business to be able to teach children what investing means and how to make profits.
Amazing. Do you think everybody knows what profit means? Do you want to tell us a little bit more about that?
Profit means when you buy something and sell it for more than you bought it for.
Correct. Yes, that is so amazing. And so you plan to teach children about investing and for them to make a profit when they go into business transactions. How about the savings part of it? Do you want to tell us a little bit more about what that is and why savings are important?
I think saving is important because as a kid, you need to understand what money is, because as you grow older, there may be less people to teach you.
Yes, absolutely. So what do you tend to do with your savings? What do you do with the savings that you have, or what plans have you got for savings, for example?
I didn't get the question.
Do you save? What kind of things do you save for, and why saving even important? Why is it a thing when you're teaching financial literacy to children?
Saving is a thing when you're teaching financial literacy to children, because when you save, you'll be able to have the money. If you don't spend it all, you'll be able to have the money you need when you grow up.
Absolutely, absolutely. Thank you, thank you very much. Someone's put a thumbs up. Thank you very much. If there are any children here today, could you please tell us in the chat why savings are important and maybe what investment is and if you've got any investments as well. Safira, I'm going to come to you now to tell us maybe why is it important to save and invest? Have you heard of savings and investments before? Yes, you have. Okay.
So saving and investments is very good for your future because you want to have your whole life placed in front of you. And like me, I'm hoping that I can use all the money I'm getting from my books to invest it and I can use it for, I'm not supposed to be using it, I'm just going to be saving it, and then I keep increasing the amount so that I can use it for different things like giving to charity, like Great Ormond Street's British Arts Foundation and my mom's foundation called AEFT, Ascend Education Foundation.
Amazing. Wow, that is so amazing. So the investments are going to actually help other people, and that's why you think it's important to save and invest. Amazing. That is so good. That is so amazing. Okay, we're going to round up now, and I'm going to ask shortly before my last question if anyone's got any questions for Zach and Safira. Please put your hand up and we will come to you in a minute. But I'm going to go back to Zach now for any closing remarks or anything that you'd like to share with us about your business, anything you'd like us to do to support, or anything you'd like to leave with us before we round up today.
All I want to say is that
Speak up.
when I hope when the business grows bigger, all I want you to do is to be a customer.
Yes, definitely. You can sign me up. I'm going to be the first customer. And could you remind us again of what your business is called?
Future Funds Hub.
Future Funds Hub.
Yes.
Amazing. Thank you so very much. And Safira, just the final remarks from you. Could you tell us anything you'd like to leave us with? Maybe the title of your book again, so that at least we can keep an eye out for it.
So the title of my book is called Trouble at Camp. It's a mystery book. But what I'd really like to say is that I'd like everybody to have a heart of compassion for people who are sick and who don't have good education, who don't have that much money, to have a heart of compassion and show empathy to them.
Wow, thank you so much. That's a really good thing to remind us of and to leave us with. Thank you so very much. So we're going to take questions now. Are you okay? Are you both okay to take a few questions?
Yes. I am.
Okay, yeah. Perfect. So we've got Sister Obii. Please unmute your mic and ask a question.
My question is, how do you manage your stocks and income for your business?
Thank you so very much. I don't know who's talking. Do you want to tell us your name and then please say the question again?
An age as well, Angie. That would be
Chana, 8 years old.
Sorry, we didn't get you. Could you go again, please? Your name, your age, and then your question.
Uchana, 8 years old. How do you manage your stocks and income for your business?
Wow, that's such an amazing question. Who wants to go first? Thank you, Ikana.
It is you.
Zach, you want to go first? Safira, how do you manage your stock and your investments, I think, for your business?
Well, I'm not really allowed on devices, so it's actually my mom going to be doing it because
8 years old.
allowed on devices.
You didn't have a question.
Uchenna, you can mute your mic now. Thank you. Okay, Safira, you were saying something.
I was saying that actually I'm not really allowed on devices at all. So it's actually going to be my mum doing it because I'm not really interested in devices and I'm not really good at devices either.
Okay, so we're going to defer to mum to look after our stock and investments in the business. Okay, I'll give my own answer later, but maybe we will. Zach, do you have an idea? How are you going to manage all of the customers, maybe, and all of the stock, all the money that's coming into your business? How are you going to manage that? Do you have an idea?
I'm going to manage the money by using it to buy the essential needs that the business will need.
Absolutely, absolutely. That is really important, actually, managing the stock. It's really important. I think another thing that's important when you're managing stock and investment and things that come into your business is maybe having a budget. Have you heard of a budget? Uchenna, have you heard of a budget?
Yes.
Yes, exactly. So a budget is a plan for your money. And so when you have a plan, when money comes in, you know how to spend it. Do you agree, Safira and Zach? Do you agree that having a budget is a good way?
Yeah,
Yes.
because I've got my mom's a chief budgeter right here.
Absolutely. And also, Zach, remember you told us about the credit card that children can have, and they, using your app, you put all of the money on there, and parents and children can track it as well. So that could be another way that your app could help, because then parents can track what's going on with their children and children can track what's going on as well using your app. So we're really looking forward to the app, and hopefully that way children can use that to manage all of their money and their investments all in one place when your product launches. So that's really amazing. We've got somebody else's hands up. Pippa, please unmute your mic and ask a question.
Hello. My name is Pippa and I'm 10 years old. So the question I'd like to ask is, with your savings, are you going to invest on your savings or are you going to keep them and do something with it? That's my question.
Oh, fabulous. That's a really good question. Safira, do you want to take this one first?
Yes, please. It's I would invest because then investing just gives you more money, so I can use that.
Sorry, please say the last sentence again.
I said investing gives you money, so you don't. It's better to invest than just to keep it.
I agree. That's a really good answer. Thank you, Safira. And Zach?
What I'm going to do with the savings is that I'll use them to either be able to hire more people and be able to pay them their salary, or to make partnerships with other businesses so the business grows faster.
Fantastic. That is such an amazing answer. Thank you, Zach. It's really interesting because Safira said I would invest the money and she just used the word straight away, investing. Zach, did you know that what you actually just said is investing as well? Because when you grow the business, you hire more people and you grow the business, you're investing the money back into the business. So that is also really, really important. Another fun fact that I will tell you is, did you know that over a long period of time, investing actually grows your money faster than saving? Did you know that? So it's really important to know about investing and to really appreciate it. The word is called compounding. It's a big word, and we can talk about that later. But when you invest, your money grows usually a lot faster than it would if you just saved the money. So Pippa, I really hope that helped, that answer helped. And there are lots of investments that children can do, and there's some that your parents can do for you as well. We'll talk about that later. Or maybe when Zach Sapp is here, he can tell us a bit more as well. So hopefully that was a good answer and a helpful answer for you, Pippa. We've got many more questions, so we're going to rush through them now. Auntie Juliet, your hand is up.
I wanted to pick somebody.
Because she's the one just for
I like that though. I like that, Angie, that Zach says he wants to pick somebody. So at some point, maybe they could, but we should be rounding off. I really like that, they're able to do that. So I love that, children, are that bold and courageous. I like that. And they're given the opportunity to be independent. We didn't get my
Absolutely.
generation. We probably would have been sent to sleep for even during that. So I think it would be good to have them do that.
Okay, Auntie Juliet, you have been vetoed.
Yeah.
Zach is going to pick the next person. If that's okay, we'll come to you next.
Okay.
Go on, Zach.
I want to pick my beloved sister.
Oh! So you knew who it was.
Well, now you're being partial. Okay. Well, hope your sister is kind to you. You know what it is like with siblings.
Of course, I'm going to be extra kind to my lovely Zach. Oh, I'm so proud. I'm so proud of both Safara and Zach. This has been so remarkable and so interesting to watch. I'm not going to say how old I am, but I'm going to say my question is, being a young entrepreneur, what do you think are some of the benefits of, starting out as young as both of you are? I mean, you're both 9 years old and you're beginning this journey of entrepreneurship, and, the world is your oyster. So what do you think, if you can just give me maybe one or two benefits, what do you think are the benefits of starting out this young? Thank you.
Yeah, that's great.
That is so. Who's going to go first? Okay, maybe Zach. Zach, go first. You look like you've got something on the tip of your tongue.
I already have the benefits. The benefits are it teaches children how to show a routine. It teaches children
No, sorry, Zach. Benefit to you personally. Like, what do you feel? Yes, not just in general. You personally.
in saving.
No, starting out in business so early.
That if I start young, the business would grow bigger than businesses that started when people were like age 40.
Fantastic. That's a really good answer. I don't know if your sister wanted to add something else. Is that a good answer?
It's yeah. I mean, that's a pretty good answer. Thank you so much for that, Zach. Yes, I mean, businesses grow at different rates, but I think. Well, let me hear what Sapphire wants to say before I give another answer.
Okay, my answer is I want my mom's. Well, most people know that my mom's actually pretty old, as we can say, and I would like to take care of her and take care of my family, and I don't want my mom to be worrying because I already have everything that I need, so I'm steady on my 2 feet.
Wow.
That's very lovely. That's very lovely. So yes, I think just like what Zach and Safara have said, starting out young, you're able to really begin to achieve the goals, that you set out for yourself. And I think it's so beautiful to see that you're starting out on this journey already.
Absolutely. Thank you guys very much for your answers. And Safira, we can all tell that you're a very, very kind and compassionate young lady. Do you want to pick who's going next?
Yes, please. I would like to pick Mommy Rainspark.
That's me, Auntie Juliet. Safira and Zach, you're both two very inspiring young children. I'm just amazed at how savvy you are. You're entrepreneurs. You're just awesome. My question to you, because your parents are doing such a great job with both of you, what advice can you give to parents to teach their children to be as financially savvy and entrepreneurial as you both are? What lessons can we as parents learn from your parents or what they're doing with you so that we can share that knowledge and teach other children? I hope you're sharing all this with your friends too. So over to you and Zach.
What I'll tell parents is that you need to find out their gifts and talents, and you need to do it early so that, like me and Zach, we have an idea and we know what we want to do, so that we can start early and we'll be able to look back when we're old and say, okay, I've done this, I've done that, I can rest now, I've got my plan ready and everything.
Wow. Wow. Thank you.
It's your turn. What's your
My advice to parents is that you should always be the role model in your child's financial journey.
Wow. That's awesome.
Wow.
Fantastic. Thank you, Safira and Zach. I know we'll be seeing both of you up in lights in the future. You're both going to be great ambassadors with whatever you do. Yeah.
Amen. I really like that answer from Zach about parents being the role models, the financial role models that their children need to look up to. No pressure, parents. That's amazing, amazing. Okay, Zach, could you please pick who goes next? There's a few more hands.
There's a person. Can I choose Pepper? Miss Pepper.
That's okay.
Oh,
Yes, Pepper is good. Yeah.
who is Pepper? What do you say?
Pepper, yeah. She's
My second question is so the expenses in your business, what expenses are you going to have, and like how are you going to like plan out the money for your expenses?
Oh, wow. That's a really good question. Do you want to go first, Zach? No? Okay. Do you want Safira to go first and you come after? Or if you don't have anything to say, that's fine as well.
No, I can answer it. I just need to think.
Okay, Safira, you go first and then we'll come back to Zach.
Well, I'm going to use the money I've already saved up, but I have to make sure that I've already have lump sum, and I don't need to say that I don't have enough, I'll wait for tomorrow. I want to make sure that I'm solid and I have already the money.
Amazing. Lump sum and solid. I like that. But when you have expenses in your business, how are you going to plan it? Do you just use all your savings for it, or do you do something else?
Just use my savings, like the extra little bits and pieces I'll use.
Okay. Okay, fantastic. That is a really good answer. And Zach?
I would say that I could pay for the expenses by like using 60% of the savings and 40% of what the business has made to be able to pay out the expenses.
Fantastic.
So that my savings don't disappear in the blink of an eye.
Zach, we need you to teach us the masterclass already. Just do the masterclass and teach us. That is such an amazing answer. Those are two really, really good answers. Saving your money. But Zach, you said something. I love the percentages. 60% savings and 40% using the income that the business actually brings in and spending that. That is so amazing. And you've really highlighted why it's important for your business to be profitable, which you said earlier as well. So that is such an amazing answer. Safira, do you want to did you want to say something or you want to choose who goes next?
No, I just wanted to add something about what I just said. I was going to say that I do different things, like I do arts and I do arts and crafts, and I'll just be like jewelry and things. So I'll use the money to pay for all my expenses.
Wow, amazing. Amazing. You're a multi-talented lady. Do you want to pick who goes next? I can't hear you.
Yes, I would.
Okay. Pardon?
Badon.
Mommy Badon. I think that is Auntie Ayomide.
That's me. Good evening, everybody. Good evening, Angie, Zach, and Safira. What I have is not a question, but a comment. I want to commend both Zach and Safira. That scripture in Isaiah, is it 18:8 or yes, I think it's 18:8 that talks about our children are for signs and wonders. I am so awed that we're actually witnessing the fulfillment of that scripture with these two children, their level of IQ displayed, an understanding of financial management and what to do with money, and planning ahead for the future and all that. And I'd also want to commend their parents because they have done a very good job, And I'm personally, I won't use the word impressed. I'm awed because what they have is what I did not have as an adult for a very long time. I was a spoiled child, so I didn't know. But having said that, I want to thank God for the opportunity accorded me to have listened to this two loved ones today. And I hope I can have that this discussion will be made available to us. I have a platform for my nephews and nieces where I would want, to share what I have learned here today, right? Especially for the younger generation, so that they can be better guided, So I'm really thankful to God for the lives of these two children and that of their parents too. They've done very, very well and they must be commended. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, I thought you guys wanted to say something. We've got the last hand. Zach, do you want to call this person again?
Mr. Bemika Babalola.
Okay, so I just wanted to say about your businesses. how do you know, or how do your businesses particularly go on knowing how much money they make on a day, or on a week, or maybe a month? So that's my question.
Thank you. Can you please tell us your name and how old you are?
My name is Bemiga Babalola, and I'm 12 years old.
Thank you so much. Zach, do you want to go first?
Is it how I'll know how much money I'll make in a month, a week, or a day?
Yes.
I would say in a day, I would make 10% of what I'm aiming for. Like in the middle, every day, I would make like 5% of what I'm aiming for. Every week, I'll make like 35% of what I'm aiming for. And then every month, most likely 90 to 100%.
How do you know whether you're making money? You have to subtract your cost from your selling price. How do you know?
Mom, mom,
You know, you have to know
mom,
depends on how much you're making to know the difference.
mom.
But how you
Okay.
know, okay?
By checking our funds or by
Yeah.
checking the company accounts.
Yes. Yes. Amazing. That's a really good answer. That is a really good answer. Fantastic. Thank you so much. And Safira?
Can you say the question again, please?
How do you check, or how do you know how much you're making in a day, in a month?
Okay, so I'm not sure yet because I've not actually finished the book and I've not put the price to all the craft that I make. So when I do have an idea, I will tell you.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. We look forward to hearing it. Wow, what an amazing conversation that we have had. Thank you so much, Safira. And thank you once again, Zach, for joining and sharing conversations about financial literacy and your amazing entrepreneurial journeys. So we are going to close very shortly. I'll hand over to Apostle Obii very shortly. But finally, could you please tell us again what the name of your businesses are, and we will make sure we look out for it. So, Zach, could you just give us a quick summary and tell us the name of your business again?
No, yes, the name of the business is Future Funds Hub. And well, the summary is that the business will help children or parents learn how to save, spend, invest, and earn.
Amazing. Thank you.
Before I go, I have a supply.
Yes, please go ahead.
I have mine.
But you have to listen to Sapphire first.
You know how I said that I can play the saxophone?
Oh, yes.
Tell us what you do.
I'm playing the new Nigerian national
But
anthem.
it'll be good to close off with that, Zach. That would
Okay.
just be wonderful if we can close off with that. And we're doing that in just a few minutes. Oh, that's a plus. That's amazing. Isn't that, Auntie Angie? That's really amazing that we get that extra from Zach.
Absolutely. I'm really looking forward to hearing him play. We will come back to you, Zach, in a minute. Safira, just really quickly, could you please tell us what your book is called so that we can look out for it? And then we can close.
So it's called Trouble at Camp, and my business name is Master's Work.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. It has been an absolute pleasure meeting and speaking with you both this evening. And we look forward to seeing your businesses thrive. And you've been very, very financially savvy children. God bless you. Over to you, Apostle.
Um, Thank you so much, everyone, that's been part of this really amazing time. I just really want to commend parents of Zach and Safira as well. You know, I felt very strongly that to celebrate International Women's Day, that the focus needed to shift to the accomplishments of the woman, you know, and not so much on just our marginalization, right? So empower a woman, you empower generations, and we can see this. So I don't think it's an accident that the theme that says accelerate action. And so what we're really witnessing is what women have been doing, really. And we can move with this, all right, and stay strong. Women, stay strong, stay empowered, keep doing what we're doing, and keep believing in what we can do, that we're bringing forth. We've brought forth, these are 9-year-olds, the questions, 12-year-olds. And as we close off, Angie, I think it'll be great to hear how you also got to be part of this, that what we really are experiencing is not really a great idea that we all have. So I was visiting Zach's home, and he just made this whole business presentation to his parents. And I bring up because I bring up genius kids, and we've run a program, Kingdom Kids, for years. And actually, the only child from on Elon Musk's program for gifted children from West Africa is from our program, and several published poets before they're 10. So hearing Zach speak about this, and then knowing Safira as well and her project, and several of them. Safira is the youngest member of our Altar of Fire, as you know. Safira, you're going to hear her voice, Shalom, at midnight, and we're like, but we let her, she can be there. So I hearing this whole business proposal, and of course they're young people. Zach has a lot more in this thing, his slides and everything. He's had it all thought about. He's had it all conceptualized. Also, Safira. So thank you very much for being listening ears, and I hope that this becomes, what inspires us to accelerate action, all right? And that we know that we have a place in society. And I believe that these children really are buying the future, like the question Zach's sister was asking, really, that, the answers that they have given help us to understand. My son, who's on the webinar as well, not young, you know what I mean, but was saying to me, this is just amazing that at this age, they are understanding. Well, yeah, everybody here, when I asked Angie to moderate, it's just because of who she is, but I forgot completely. I didn't even connect the work that she's been doing for 5 years with Zach, that it was because Zach is, and I just never connected it all. So I believe that we're standing in a moment of time where something is unveiling. And please, can we all be part of investing in children and cultivating children who are going to, manage affairs of nations? And so where generations have failed, that these children are generations really that are going to secure, the future of nations, if they already understand that the difference between need and want, that's really major, that we can commend them and their parents, because they're who they are because of the family ecosystem, because of the support, parental support, to be able to nurture their gifts. I think Safira alluded to that, and all the other kids that have asked questions as well. Let's just please intentionally remember, it takes a village to do this. And for the moms there, we celebrate you, very grateful for who you are. Please keep doing the great job that you're doing. If you're from the Nigerian space, please, I'd like you to join me in the fight, but it's the fight that we can stand together to understand we're being given an opportunity with the controversy in the Senate to ensure that the woman is given her place in society and that she's not silenced and she's not disparaged by other women. So please, if you're signing in from Nigeria and you're a woman, please please let's take the opportunity peacefully with dignity. Here's our seed to ensure that Senator Natasha is not disparaged. So let's not fight one another. Accelerate action. Where there's 4 senators who are women out of 104 men, the 3 out of the 4 cannot put one person under the bus. I'm sorry to be a little bit political here, but I don't know if I would ever have the opportunity to make this known to us. So I stand for Natasha. I stand for the empowered woman. I stand for the voice of women, to be heard. I stand for the dignity of the woman to be preserved. I stand for the woman to be celebrated. She's a giver of life, breather of life, and this is the seed of the woman. Thank you very much, everybody, for giving us your time. We've got to go, but I wonder if there's any child here that can give us a comment, or any parent here that can give us a comment. Please remember, if you're a woman here, I'm sorry, and please just think about it. You don't have to be going my way, but I'd like to encourage you. After all of this is about celebrating the woman and celebrating her achievements. And so if we have her crushed, then we're not able to do that. So please, 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 don't be silent and don't be an instrument to bring down another woman. Thank you very much. I don't know, Angie, if there's any child, or if you want to just for maybe 2 minutes, tell us about, Zacky's, how you got into this. And we hope to be able to spotlight more of these children, and more of, what we have with us. We've got to be intentional in investing into these children. Thank you very much, Safira. Really proud of you. And thank you very much, Zach. Really proud of you. I know that both of you are going to go back into your project and fine-tune things. And please remember, everyone here is really proud of you. And so keep doing what you're doing. Expand your vision. Look into your credit card. Zach told me the whole thing about how the credit card is going to work. I don't know. But thank you very much, both of you. We're very proud of you. Angie, if you want, otherwise we got the national Nigeria. I'm so sorry, whatever country you're signing in from, we've got Zach, who's gonna serenade us with Nigerian anthem. Please don't get offended that it isn't your one. At least we've got opportunity to hear Zach's skill, or to be part of celebrating his skill here. Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Apostle. I saw somebody in the chat that said they were 5 years old. So I don't know if, yes, Micah, are you here? 1 minute, Zach. We're just going to hear from, hopefully.
Hello, my name is Michael McKenzie. I am 5 years old.
Wow. Hello, Micah.
Thank you, Zach and Safira.
You are welcome. You're welcome. What did you learn today?
5 years old.
To save money.
Wow. Wow. Fantastic. Thank you so much, Mike. And you stayed the whole time. Hello?
Yes.
Oh, well done. Well done. We look forward to seeing you on another one of these conversations that we had. I just saw that in the chat and I thought, what? 5? He's real and he is here. Wow. Thank you so very much. Just final words from me before I hand over to Zach to close us off. So I teach financial literacy to children and prepare resources for children. A fun fact is my grandfather actually taught me about finances when I was really, really young. And that's why I now do the work that I do, because it's something that I grew up with and had lots of conversations with him. So I really, really, really believe that financial education is a life skill and that we should all learn it as early as possible. And as we're seeing, it's so amazing. Children can pick it up, they can start their businesses, and they know what they're doing. So thank you again so very much, Apostle, for this opportunity. It has been amazing to meet these inspiring young people as well. I look forward to seeing your book, Safira, and I look forward to Future Funds Hub and the app from Zach as well.
Thank you, Angie. You've been a fantastic moderator. More than that,
thank you
so much. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Over to you, Zach, for the closing anthem.
Thank you, Zach. Thank you, everyone. Please, can we just unmute and celebrate these amazing children, our amazing moderator, all you parents.
Congratulations,
Well done,
Well done, Zach and Safira. Very done. We're so proud of
well
you.
done.
Oh,
I've learned a lot.
Congratulations.
Well done, Mom.
Well done. Thank you.
Well done,
Safira.
Well done, Zach.
Thank you, Zach.
Oh,
Well done. Well done.
well done, both of you.
Great job.
Well done, Safira. Congratulations.
That was your mom. We see
To show my face and congratulate them.
Well done, parents. Well done, everyone. Every woman here, you are celebrated. Well done, well done. Thank you, everyone, for your support. Zach and Safira, can you wave to them? Can you say thank you?
Congratulations, Zach and Safira. You're awesome. Beautiful children. We're so proud of you. And thank you, Angie.
So proud of you, Safira.
Well done now, Queen Safira, and well done, Zach. We're so proud of you. And thank you, Apostle, for putting this together. Thank you.
Thank you.
Awesome. Hope we have many more to come.
Motolani sent her love.
After whatever goes up.
Thank you.
And well done, parents, Sammy and Zach's parents. You're doing a great job.
Yes,
Excellent.
yes, well done, parents. Well
They
done.
really are for signs and wonders. Brilliant children.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well done, every child on the school. Just amazing kids. We'll make sure that we have them all together again, which it takes a village, doesn't it? Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. We had such a good turnout in such short notice. So we just really thank you. Thank you for all the people, the team behind the scenes. Thank you, Queen. Thank you, Deborah. Thank you, Toby. Thank you, Data. Thank you, everyone that's made this possible. Thank you so much, everyone that's come. Thank you. So we can go now. Thank you for your time, everybody. We did promise you we wouldn't go past 7:30 Nigerian time, and I'm glad, we kept to that. Thank you so much. Angie, thank you. Excellent moderator. And so we'll see you again, everyone. Please keep the children in your prayers and all wonderful children around you. Please remember, please, guys, to speak up against violence against women and the bringing down of women and pulling down of women, and certainly women pulling down other women. So happy International Women's Day again to every woman that's been on this. God bless you. And yes. Hey, Safira.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.